Hi, friends. It's me, Catherine Endy, the Family Life Coach. Welcome. Today, we are going to be talking about sibling fights. I know that this is a very hot topic for those of you who have multiple children, and I know that children under 5 tend to get into a lot of squabbles, and parents tend to have difficulty figuring out how to handle it, particularly how to handle it without taking sides or communicating favoritism, that kind of thing, right? We want to make sure that we stay a neutral party when this kind of thing happens. But the first thing I want to talk about on this topic is just establishing with your kids, is this real or is this play? Because sometimes kids look like they are being very violent. They might look like someone's going to get hurt. Excuse me. But in fact, they're playing and they're enjoying it. So sometimes rough and tumble play is very fun for kids. It's a great outlet for stress and energy and things like that. So you want to start by just checking in with them. Just go into the room, check in, say, hey, is this real or is this play? You guys really fighting or is this play? And then wait for a response. And you might get a response like, no, we're good. We're just playing. Cool. You might get a response like, no, I really need help. This is real. I'm scared. I'm getting hurt. Or you might get a different response from each child, in which case that still counts as real. If one of them says it's real, the other says it's play, of course you take the answer that it is real because you want to help protect the person who is feeling like they are involved in an unwanted fight. And then what you're going to do is remind them that the rule is play fighting happens by consent only, meaning hopefully you've had a conversation with your kids about consent. If not, that might be another topic for another day, but that we all agree that this is play and this is fun and this is what we want to be doing right now. So if they can't agree that this is fun and this is what we want to be doing right now, then the playing or the play fighting has to stop. Now, if you get into a situation where you're pretty sure that it is real fighting and that you feel like you need to separate your kids or you need to do something, you need to intervene, I want you to start by just describing what you see. So I see that Jesse hit Emmett, and now I see that Emmett is screaming, and like you just describe what you're seeing. And just for a moment, I see that everyone is pretty angry right now. For sure, validating the feelings. Wow, everyone seems really angry right now. It's really getting heated in here. And then I can't let you hit your brother, or I can't let you pull your sister's hair. And that's when you've seen me do this, put your arm right out, separate them, make sure that everyone is safe. And then everyone needs a little bit of time to cool off. Now, this isn't a punishment. This isn't a quote unquote timeout. This is just time for everyone to cool off and settle down. And then later, much later, when things have had time to settle, you can call a family meeting and say, it seems that we have a sibling fighting problem. This is what I've seen. You let each party describe their side of the story. Again, we're not taking sides. We're just letting them describe their experience. And then you generate some ideas. Well, what do you think we can do about this? And you let everyone list out some ideas of how they think this problem can be solved, because it's important to help kids learn to solve problems on their own. And if they generate the ideas, they're much more likely to do them. One of the ideas can be, well, what should we do if the playing gets out of hand? What should we do if the play fighting turns into real fighting? And let them tell you, well, we should be sent to our rooms, or we should stop and take a break. Whatever it is that they suggest, then you do that suggestion. And then when they complain about it later, oh, we want to keep playing. We don't want to go to our rooms. Remember, this was your solution that you came up with. So we're just doing your solution. So Hopefully this helps you to get some tools for managing sibling fighting. There's certainly more to this conversation, which will continue on another day, but I wish you a wonderful week full of family connection and hopefully few sibling fights. See you next time.